So Jackie Chan's 2017 movie, The Foreigner, came out, and I couldn't be more hyped. I love Jackie Chan films, and I heard that this film would be a darker tone than his previous films. This movie also has Pierce Brosnan, as you guys might know from the James Bond films. So is The Foreigner a good watch? Well, let's find out. So here's a brief story of what happens in The Foreigner. So you have Jackie Chan's character, Nongmik Quan, or Quan for short, and his daughter. And shortly after Quan picks up her daughter from high school, they go shopping for a new dress, and suddenly out of nowhere, a bomb explodes, and while Quan survives the bomb, his daughter doesn't. And you can imagine as Quan is devastated, he's sad, he's angry, he's bitter, and most importantly, he wants names. He wants names of who planted that bomb and killed his daughter. And he soon finds out that a terrorist group calling themselves the Authentic IRA is responsible for the bombings, but he has no names to go off of. He just knows that this rogue terrorist group is responsible for killing his daughter. So he finds out there's this former IRA, now turned British politician named Liam Hennessy that is talking about the bombing incident. And Quan says, hey, I think he might know something about it. But when this Liam Hennessy politician doesn't help him, Quan knows that he has to take matters into his own hands. And thus starts the story of The Foreigner. Now we have to go over some of the finer details of this movie. The first one is never mess with Jackie Chan. He's gonna get you somehow. And in fact, going off this point, Jackie Chan doesn't play his usual funny slapstick comedy martial artist as he does in previous movies or in the buddy film Rush Hour. He plays a darker person in this movie, and this is no accident. When I read about The Foreigner during its production stage, I heard that Jackie Chan wanted to show that he can act, that he didn't want to be in all these comedy movies as much anymore. He wanted to show the world that he's a versatile actor, and he can play the funny guy or more of a darker character aiming for revenge, as with this movie. And another thing, this movie is based off the 1992 Stephen Leather novel, The Chinaman. Another thing about this movie, it's like the Asian or Chinese Taken. And you'll hear that from a lot of fans, as well as a lot of other movie reviewers. And the other part of the movie is kind of like this political drama movie. So it's like half Taken with this revenge thriller, and half political drama. Another thing is that this movie is directed by Martin Campbell, as you guys might know from directing James Bond films GoldenEye, as well as Casino Royale. And we can't mention those Bond films without mentioning Pierce Brosnan, as well as Jackie Chan, the two main actors of this movie. Jackie Chan's our hero or main character, and Pierce Brosnan plays the British politician Liam Hennessy. It was really interesting when I was watching this movie, I was thinking, is that Pierce Brosnan? Because he looks so different now. He looks a lot more aged, and I'm used to seeing him from the Bond film. Another thing about this movie, it was pretty much financed by Chinese production companies. The Huayi Brothers Pictures, as well as Wanda Pictures, spent a combined $35 million to finance this film. In China alone, it's already made $78 million, well over its $35 million production cost. And in the next few weeks, that figure is probably going to go over $100 million. Why? Because it has Jackie Chan in it. So now we got to talk about the good and the bad. First, the good. The acting by its two main stars, Jackie Chan and Pierce Brosnan, are superb. And you really wouldn't expect anything else because they're both A-list Hollywood stars. I really like the political drama side of the story too. There's a lot of interweaving connections. There's going to be some betrayal and backstabbing. And during the movie, you're trying to find out the greater grand scheme of things, and it all fits in quite well. And this is a tricky thing because, as I said earlier, this movie is this half-taken revenge thriller and half political drama. Two opposite spectrums. Another thing I liked about this movie is that the side characters are strong. They don't take up the limelight, as again, Jackie Chan and Pierce Brosnan are pretty much the stars, but these side characters still had their purposes in the movie, and they just weren't casted away. I also like the action scenes in this movie. Yes, Jackie Chan does his kung fu and martial arts, but it's not like his earlier films where he's holding back or doing like slapstick kung fu. And here, he's aimed to kill. I mean, someone killed his daughter. And going off that point too, Jackie Chan actually uses guns. He doesn't really use guns in many of his movies. He's gonna use whatever it takes to get revenge. And I also like the backstory behind Quan. It didn't really go too in detail, but I think it didn't really need to. And another thing is, I like seeing this darker side of Jackie Chan. He really showed that he can act in this movie. As for Pierce Brosnan's character, like again, I love this acting. I love how he played this powerful egomaniac. And like Jackie Chan, it shows that Pierce Brosnan can also act in multiple roles as well. There's only really one bad thing I had about this movie, but it's a pretty big one. And that is, there's not enough Jackie Chan. Now, this movie was being marketed as this revenge thriller, and it showed a lot of Jackie Chan in it. So a lot of people were expecting, well, Jackie Chan. But the movie got wrapped up so much in this political drama side of the story that Jackie Chan didn't really get his chance to shine too much. And in fact, you can actually say that Pierce Brosnan was the main character, and Jackie Chan, despite the movie called The Foreigner, was actually the side character. I felt that this movie could have probably scaled down the political drama just a little bit and had some more Jackie Chan moments, because again, that's why I came to watch the film, because I wanted to see Jackie Chan kick butt in a different way. And he does, but Jackie Chan was missing a lot in this movie, and there could have been more of him. So what did you guys think about our movie review of The Foreigner? Have you guys watched it, or do you guys want to watch this film? I'd love to hear your comments in the comments below. And if you guys want more Asian movie suggestions, please download our free ebook, The 108 Asian Movies to Watch, by signing up for our free email list below. And with that being said, I'm off to watch another Asian movie, but I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy, guys.